The ultra-rich don't view us as human beings. This is a wake-up call that more simps for the ultra-rich need to get through their thick skulls, because it makes zero sense to be middle class or poor and to support the rich. Like, it makes literally no sense whatsoever to be for tax breaks for the rich, for more special privileges for the rich, if you aren't one of them. It literally makes zero sense. It's like sheep wanting more rights for wolves that lord over them, even though the wolves will come in every now and then and eat up like 10 or more sheep at a time. It's only a matter of time before you're the person who gets eaten by the wolves. So why would you be arguing to give them more benefits? It's mind-boggling, but the ultra-rich have been using propaganda campaigns for quite some time that are very effective against people who aren't that intelligent, and especially people who believe they're intelligent but aren't. Then they start believing, oh, I need to help the rich. Makes no sense. It's incredibly dumb. But the reason why I wanted to make this video is because it sets a very dangerous precedent. Think about history and all the most tragic things that have happened that have been caused by human beings. It's almost always when humans are dehumanizing others. When you had the Nazis dehumanizing the Jews and any minority, even minorities when it comes to religions, they basically went after almost everyone who wasn't the same as them. It happens when you have warring nations thinking that the other nation is less human than them so they can go and conquer them and take all their resources. It happens throughout history, and the biggest problem we're facing now is that the ultra-rich don't view us as human beings. Why? Because they think all of us can be bought off. They have so much money that they literally aren't used to hearing no. They believe that none of us have integrity because they themselves don't have integrity, and they project that onto us, but also because, they think that if you're middle class or poor, it's only a matter of time before a certain dollar amount can get you to do whatever they want, right? Like, they think they could get you to kill some random innocent person if they pay you $1 million for it. And there probably would be a lot of people who would do that. So go figure why they believe that, right? They don't think we have integrity. They don't think we have morals. So they don't think we're the same as them, which basically means that at some point they dehumanize us. They no longer think that our lives have any value, and that's evident in the way that they treat us, right? Like, they aren't giving most people out there a livable wage. And I don't mean minimum wage. Minimum wage is BS. It's not actually what people need to survive on anymore. They need a livable wage where they can pay for rent, they can pay for food, and other things like that, healthcare without going bankrupt. Just basically be able to live off of what you're making. The ultra-rich don't pay livable wages anymore because they want to hoard all that money. They want to see the dollar signs in their bank accounts continuously go up, even though they're well past the point of not needing to work anymore. They literally don't need any more money. Like, tax cuts for the rich make zero sense at this point because you can literally tax them over 90% and they would still be ultra rich, like billionaires. If you tax them 90%, they're still gonna be billionaires. That's plenty of money to live off. So it's just crazy to think about the fact that they care about us so little that they're willing to allow many of us to die by taking away our healthcare and other things like that, so long as they pay a little bit less in taxes every year, right? It's ridiculous. And I wanted to make this video to make sure that you aren't a useful pawn for these people, because you shouldn't be. If you're not rich yourself, there is zero reason for you to support these people. You are being completely used and you can't even see it, and it's absolutely horrible. At this point, the only wars we should be engaging in are class wars, not cultural wars, not wars against religion, race, any BS like that. At this point, it really should be the poor and the middle class versus the ultra rich, because they're making our lives horrible because they don't view us as human beings. They don't believe that we're worthy of being treated as humans, as equals to them. They think that we're all beneath them, and that's why all this nonsense and suffering is happening now. So make sure you're intelligent enough to see all this happening and do not support the ultra-rich.